Hello folks and welcome to a new Let's Play. One of my nostalgic Super Nintendo experiences. Pretty much everyone should already know what the game is about. Yup, Super Metroid. Now this is a game I never owned myself until just like recently after I bought used Super Nintendo. I've made just a test bit where I reminded myself of the controls and such. But yeah, I never owned this game when I was a kid. I used to rent this from a local video store. And those of you who know anything about Metroid, you know how doomed a thing that was, because yeah, each time I had to basically start from scratch, since all these data entry points had been written over. So I could never continue from where I left off, and I could never finish the bloody game. It's only like rather recently that I got to finish this one. But yeah, without further ado, let's get cracking. X A B. Yeah, I think that'll work.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
Didn't even need to read that one out loud. Game did it for me. Now here's a bit of a story recap from the earlier Metroid games. Both of them, I think, only saw release on the NES. So yeah, the first game, the end boss was Mother Brain. I've never also played the NES Metroid games, so this was my first time meeting this series. Ooh, pretty baby Metroid. Very good of you, Samus, to further scientific developments and being responsible and taking responsibility for the betterment of mankind, I think. Ooh. See the enthusiasm in the air. One at the bottom left there was giving the other guy a thumbs up, I think. I don't know. Who would have guessed that? Gave a bunch of scientists a super dangerous creature and they became under attack. Okay, this is us. Samus Aran, bounty hunter extraordinaire. Can do kinds of nifty maneuvers such as backflips and have a blaster on our hand. Shoots all around. Ducking is also possible. And can run a bit faster than regular by holding down the B button. Now the control scheme is something I don't like in this game. It feels like my finger is always slightly in the wrong position to make use of all the buttons I should be making use of. Okay. This guy is familiar from previous games. Meet Ridley. And yeah, you can't beat him in this stage. Just a spoiler. This is basically a exhibition match, shall we say. You either beat him up enough to make him run away, or he damages you enough and just goes meh and flies away. I'm going to try to... Oh, snifty dodge. I didn't know that was possible actually to jump on top of the hatch there. But yeah, you can see him changing color, and the enemies in this game generally tend to get redder as they... I don't think I actually managed to get hit. Yeah, Ridley makes his escape with the Metroid hatchling. And we need to get out of here before the research station self-destructs. Steam coming from the vents. Luckily it doesn't hurt us, though it does stop our momentum and forces us to make jumps more times than should be necessary. Yeah, we got out with half the time to spare. Now I don't know the canonical reason why Samus actually lands on this planet Zebes. I guess it's she got damage or something in the blast, or was this actually the place where he fought the Mother Brain in the first game? I have no idea. And I'm really sorry about that sound effect there. Should have been more careful to close all my instant messaging software and such. Hopefully that person doesn't contact me again. But yeah, now we are in the main game area. There are several portions of the game you can go to in whatever sequence you do like, as long as you have the equipment necessary. For example, this rock pile here, we can't get through it with our blaster, but if we had some additional weaponry, maybe we could blow it up. Also, there's a ledge. We can't jump to it. After getting maybe a jump booster or something, we can get to that. So I don't know to what extent it's possible, but I think it's possible to face bosses at different stages in the game, or in different order, as well as tackle the stages bosses are in at a rather different order. This door we can't open since it's pink. It means we need to fire it with advanced weaponry a few times before it opens up for the first time, and after that it turns blue and we can just shoot it with our regular beam weapon. Long drop. Thank goodness Samus doesn't take fall damage. This might look familiar. I'm guessing that was room from one of the earlier Metroid games. I have this nagging feeling that this might be the place from one of the previous games. And here we get our first and one of the most important upgrades, Morphing Ball. This one allows Samus to roll into a ball. We can't attack in any way yet, but that does offer us the option of going through these small cubby holes. Let's go check this other side then. I believe there should be a goodie here for us as well. Like so. And here we go. These statues usually hold some kind of power-up. This time it's missiles. These are the advanced weaponry I talked about. There are several types. The missiles are the first, and there are super missiles, which are far more effective than the regular ones, and then there are power bombs, which you can drop while in the morphing ball form, and like so. We open that one up, and they explode for like huge amounts of damage all through the screen. Everything in the screen gets wiped out, usually, or at the very least damaged heavily. Also, some keep trying to blow stuff up in the morphing ball form. So yeah, some blocks can only be hit with a certain weapon in order to explodify them and open up passageways further on. I think I'm maybe misremembering that, and it may be a element of another game in the series. Oh, and here we have our first type of enemy. I think these guys are called space pirates, which is kinda sorta odd to me, although I'm not one of those guys who think that pirates need to look like Jack freaking Sparrow. Don't get me wrong, he looks cool, but he doesn't exactly look like a pirate. Pirate needs to be freaking dirty, have bad teeth, preferably lacking one eye or half his hand or something. Curse wildly. Well, Jack does have the speaking, while definitely speaking English, speaking a language that no one can understand at the same time. Yeah, if you hadn't guessed yet, I like pirates. Not going to put my finger into the whole ninjas versus pirates soup. It's a different ball game. I like them both. Also like Japanese history and mythology, so yeah. Okay, what was this? This room. We're getting to the exploring bit of the game. Yeah, as I said before, I feel... Ooh, this is a map room. This is brilliant. I haven't yet shown out the map. Now that we found the map room, we find... This is not the complete map of the area. There are some hidden portions of pretty much every single area in the game. But this gives you a general idea where the entrances and exits to most places are. And if we go here, we can see what kind of equipment we've amassed for Samus. And I think this is actually a good place to end, because it's almost at the 15-minute mark. So I wanna thank you guys for watching, and join me again next time for the continuation of Let's Play Super Metroid for the SNES. See you later. Bye for now.